Buzzfeed quizzes. Everyone who's been on the internet has taken one. And since you are currently watching this video, I assume that you've been on the internet before. They have quizzes on, what kind of breed you are, what character you are from your favorite show, what kind of dog you are, or at least that's what they used to do. But I think they have started running out of ideas, and so the quizzes are getting weirder and weirder. Today I'm going to be taking a few related to what I do here on YouTube, which is crochet, my grandma hobby. And BuzzFeed will probably be a little mean to me, but I can handle it, I think. Hopefully. But maybe I'll find out what stitch I am, or whether I truly am a grandma at the ripe age of child. Also, before we get into it real quick, I know not everyone has seen all my videos, so I'm wearing the mask for privacy, just to get that out of the way. And it may get cut a little weird every now and then because I live right next to a very busy railroad, and they're always going by and yelling, so they interrupt stuff all the time. Please bear with me. Okay, it's quiz time. Let's see. Oh, it's not gonna do Face ID because I'm wearing the mask. That's so funny. A little silly. Yeah, let me just turn on screen recording so you guys know what I'm up to. Okay, so we're just gonna go and we're gonna search like BuzzFeed crochet quizzes. I know there's a few. I did look this up before. Yep. Okay, what kind of yarn are you? Choose some crafts to do will tell you your real age, which I haven't told any of you my age, so I don't even know. Are you a young person? Are you a grandma stuck in a young person's body? I know words. I can read. If I was a crochet, okay, that's Reddit. Nope. So let's just start at the top. What kind of yarn am I? Answer 5 crafty questions to find out what type of yarn matches your vibe. I honestly have no idea what kind of yarn they'll say. I primarily use plush yarn, as you can see. I just made the Mimikyu. I'm really proud of it. I did the eyes. Look, okay, I gotta show you now. Look at it. It's my favorite Pokemon right now. It's so cute. As is customary with BuzzFeed, it's covered in ads, so let's shut up about that. First, which color do you like best? Blue, yellow, purple, black. My favorite color is purple. Well, okay, black's pretty close, and also I really like blue. Yellow is nowhere near, but I'm gonna go with purple. It's a nice shade of purple too. Not to be one of those kids. Purple. Favorite type of project to create? Amigurumi. If you've been following my channel at all, you know that's almost exclusively what I make. Though I did make a top like a few days ago that I haven't shown yet. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I also did make the masks. So I guess that's clothing, but yes, amigurumi. Crochet or knit? Knit or crochet. I don't know how to knit, and I'm probably never gonna learn. I'm good with crochet. What do you like to do while knitting or crocheting? I watch something. I watch YouTube. I watch a lot of speed runs, and also like Danny Gonzalez, Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, all them. So watch something. Oh, no, I'm not listening to music. Wait. Okay, I thought it was letting me select 2, which would have been funny. I do listen to podcasts every now and then. I like fiction podcasts, like Welcome to Night Vale and the Magnus Archives. But mostly it's YouTube. Projects to be big but long, or do you keep it short and sweet? So I do a lot of this crochet stuff to sell at markets, and if I do really big stuff, then it's, got to be really expensive. Or if it takes forever, it's got to be expensive. And no one wants to pay for that, so I do a lot of short and sweet. Chunky yarn, called it. And it's burnout blanket, which I love. I'm not going to get the BuzzFeed out because I'm not that chronically online. You're everyone's favorite. Sometimes you snap easily, but you're still positive and a bit extra. I'm very extra, obviously, as you can tell by my somewhat deadpan voice. But yeah, also, burnout blanket doesn't really snap as often. I've told, not sponsored. Please sponsor me. Some yarn brand. I can talk, I swear to God. Some yarn brand, please sponsor me. Okay, now we're gonna choose some crafts to do, and we'll tell you your real age. I'm sure it's insanely accurate. I won't tell you if it is or not. I'm young. I'm a minor. Don't look into it too far. Okay. Are you actually a grandma? No. Actually, I have a cat. Oh, he doesn't have any kids, so. Yeah, I got him fixed. He's not having any children, so I will remain a mother to my child son cat forever. Pick something to knit. Nothing. I don't knit. But we're gonna go with crochet. We're gonna pretend. And I made a bunch of hats, so we'll do that. Something to color in. Low-key, I want to go for the really basic one that's sort of out of place. But I do really like cats. As I was just talking about, it reads my mind. So cat. Kit. I don't know if it selected it or not. Okay, yeah, no, it did. Something to embroider. I like the flowers, but I also really like the skull. But a flower skull is not really my vibe. It's a little more, I mean, my room, as you can see, is very colorful. But I think I'm gonna go with the flowers. Also because I know I would get halfway through the skull and just absolutely lose my mind and get sick and tired of it. So pick something to paint. I like the raccoon. But I think I'm gonna go with the leaves, honestly, because I do a little bit of watercolor, as I've mentioned before, and I am not very good at it, so I'm never gonna post any of that kind of thing. It's just a hobby for me. But yeah, it is like individual things for the most part, not like scenes. And sometimes fan art and stuff. Pick another hobby. No, crochet is my hobby. Stupid. I'm 22. Totally. You can see it in my eyes. I can drink. No, I'm not. Fail. It's a fail. What the frick was that? Okay, last but not least, we're doing, are you a granda? Do people say that? I've always just said grandpa or grandma. Is that gender neutral grandparent? I feel like you could just say grandparent. Okay, whatever. You granda stuck in a young person's body. Is that just from somewhere I'm not from? I've lived all over the US. Okay, whatever. Don't think about it too much. It's irrelevant. More than 20, there's 23 things. Okay, it's a checklist. You know, to knit, crochet, or sew, I can knit. I have a sewing machine. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I can also like hand sew if something rips. Garden, no, I do love baking. Friend comes over to visit, you constantly offer them food. If I've baked something, then I will. But if I don't have anything, then maybe not. I don't take a to-go bag because I want to eat my own food for the most part. I do want them to try it and tell me it's good, but I also, if I like it, I will want to eat most of it myself because I'm a little selfish. No judging, please. No matter how hot it is, you're probably still cold. Yep, I'm always cold. It's actually, we're covered in snow outside right now. And it's been like 4 days and it hasn't thawed because it hasn't gotten warm enough, which is, well, the lighting's actually not any different. But if I had recorded this like 2 days ago, it would have been way darker. But it's freezing outside, but it's really warm in my house, so I'm doing okay right now. But I have been walking around in a blanket just constantly, like a Jedi or something. Typically found wrapped up in a blanket or robe. Yep, perfect. I have a favorite blanket. I do. I have a big one on my bed that's like flower print. That's in most of my shorts, or you can probably see it in the background. I love it because it's huge. It's like really, really big and really soft. Question of fuzzy socks. Yep, of course. Warm cup of tea. You know, chai and crochet. I love chai. It's amazing. I have it every day, probably twice a day. Okay, yeah, and I do misplace it, forget about it till it gets cold. I also forget about it while it's steeping, like 90% of the time. So that's fun. I'm a pro gamer, pro tea maker. Large tea collection takes up one shelf. We actually have a coffee stand that has an espresso machine and like a tea stuff. And all the drawers are just full of different tea bags, so yes, I'm addicted. Oh god, I'm checking so many of these. I'm 100% a grandma. I love gift giving. Yep, because I have to always be crocheting or I lose my mind if I'm not keeping myself busy. So I have to always crochet stuff, and then I can't keep it all because I already have a ton. That's not even all of it. There's a bunch on my bed. So I have to constantly be giving people stuff. Unfortunately, I'm very introverted. I only have like 3 friends. So they're all just drowning in stuffed animals. Giving people homemade gifts, yep, for the same reason. Have a signature look. Sort of. I think so. I try to be like darker colors usually. I don't know. I don't know what aesthetic it would be called, I guess. But yeah, probably. Comfy shoes over fashion. Like, nope. I love fashion shoes. I have so many just big chunky boots. They're my favorite thing to wear. And I have way more comfortable shoes. These ones like aren't bad, but I will wear my stupid like platform heel boots over like tennis shoes all the time for the vibe. It's about the vibe. That's the most important thing. So now, told you walk slow. No, because I'm gay. I don't walk slow. Because I hate being like in public spaces. So I walk really fast and I get places. I have a maximalist aesthetic and little knickknacks and photos everywhere. I mean, yeah, I'd say so. You can't see my bookshelves. I have 2 bookshelves like right over there. They're absolutely covered in trinkets. Whenever your phone or app updates, nope, I don't care. It usually actually doesn't affect me at all, because the updates are all just nonsense at this point. I did get mad when Apple updated like how the photos looked for the photo app, but then I just turned off a bunch of settings and it looks pretty close to how it used to, so whatever. Stay in. I love staying in. I love going to the craft store. I try to go to bed before midnight because I have to go to work at school. This is the aforementioned son. He's so silly. He was yelling at my door. I love him. He's dumb. He's probably gonna start yelling to get out in about 2 seconds. Right? Little jerk. Anyway. Honestly, you're usually asleep or really, really tired by 10 p.m. I usually get to bed by like 11. On a weekend or when I don't have work because I've been on break from my classes. So, but yeah, I'm exhausted by 10 p.m. and try to be in bed by then on school and work days. I hate getting up early. I absolutely despise Jell-O. I will talk about how much I hate Jell-O all the time. The texture is awful. I hate it. I'm not picky at all. I love most foods, but I hate Jell-O and I hate celery, and I will die on both of those hills. I do love sandals? No, scented candles. I love scented candles. I've got a couple right here. Also incense that burns just all the time. My room is very fragrant. I actually do think oatmeal cookies are underappreciated. Because, like, if you're not hoping for a chocolate chip cookie, then oatmeal cookies are really good. And I have this one, like, no-bake oatmeal recipe that's, like, chocolate and peanut butter, and it's so friggin' good. But I tell people that they're oatmeal cookies, and they're like, ew, no, stupid. I do like hard candy, but I like other candy better, but I'm a big fan of most candy. I have been part of a book club. It was brief because COVID ended it. And no one cared after COVID, so whatever. I'm not really a big puzzle person. I do the New York Times things every now and then, and I had a good Wordle streak for a while until I just forgot, and I messed it up one day, and then I never got back into it. I don't really watch a lot of this kind of show. Cooking shows, game shows, home makeover. Nope. Okay, that's it. Show me my results. A little elderly. Okay, I have some elderly tendencies, but I'm not a grandma. I like to stand, watch cooking shows. I just said I don't. I watch cooking shows sometimes, but I prefer other things, I guess. Do love PJs. Sometimes you're in the mood for a big night out on the town. It's all about balance. Actually, I cannot have a big night out on the town where I live because there's literally nothing to do here. I live in the smallest friggin' town. Hi, Miso. He would know. There's nothing to do here. Literally nothing. Even if I was super extroverted, which I'm not, and I would rather stay in anyway, there's nothing to do. The only thing I want to leave the house, or like big event that I want to go to, is concerts. And the closest concert venue is, no joke, like 3 hours away. I don't like living here. Yeah. That's my cat. Everyone tell him you love him. Anyway, that's all the quizzes I was going to take. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know if you want me to find some more quizzes to take. That was all the ones that I saw on the first page of results that were like actually directly related to this kind of stuff. Because everyone's like, crochet is a grandma hobby, and some of them were directly related to crochet, so yeah. But there's probably more out there, and there's probably some that aren't Buzzfeed, so I can definitely take more quizzes if you guys like this kind of content. Also, let me know if you want to see more of Miso. That's my cat's name. Tell him you love him. And I'll see you next time. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm also very active on Instagram. Same user there. So, you know, everywhere that I have stuff. But it's primarily here in Instagram. It's never into TikTok, which is good. Because, I don't know, maybe they're banning it. They say that every year. Whatever. Anyway, comment. I absolutely love it when you guys comment. And it means a lot to me. I actually got over 1,000 views on my last long form video, which is really surprising for me, because usually they get like 300 and cap out. So that means a lot to me, and every time you guys comment, it actually really helps more people see the video. So please consider doing so. It really doesn't take very long. Thank you guys. I love you all.